Michael Rose here along with Daniel Garrigan. It is time for some baseball here on PfISD Athletics Baseball Game of the Week right here on Vype Live. So glad you're with us tonight. Hendrickson, the Hawks are hosting the Connally Cougars from Connally High School. Another PfISD inter-school battle. So glad you're with us tonight, and thank you to PfISD Athletics for making this broadcast possible. Appreciate everybody involved. And of course, a shout out to Daniel Garrigan, our QA tonight. Give you the rundown of the starting lineups.
Now, your starting lineup for your HENDRICKSON Hawks.
We'll tune it up here to listen to the Hawks. We missed the starting lineup for the Cougars, but we'll get you all caught up in just a second.
Batting second, we're number 12, playing shortstop, Michael Martinez. Batting third, number 9, playing catcher, DJ Pinkerton. Your pitcher tonight, we're number 15, and also batting fourth, Cameron Williams. Batting fifth, we're number 13, playing second base, Alex Jimenez. Batting sixth, we're number 18, playing third base, Kevin Haslow. Batting seventh, we're number 4, playing first base, Cooper Nunez. Batting eighth, we're number 11, playing center field, Ethan Bell. And batting ninth, number 3, playing left field, Matthew Medina. And cheer the rest of your HENDRICKSON Hawks. It's your turn. Hit the field. Another big round of applause for our leader. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats for our national anthem. Ball.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Hendrickson High School. Michael Rose here along with Daniel Garrigan, our QA back at Vype Live. Appreciate y'all being with us tonight. This broadcast, as I mentioned earlier, brought to you by the PfISD Athletic Department over there on Old Pecan Street. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. Back at it again. We were actually not here. We were at Connally on Tuesday, where these two teams met up, and it was a barn burner to the end. Connally hung on to win, giving Hendrickson their second straight loss, and now back at home are the Hawks. They've had one heck of a great season so far, running roughshod through everybody, but hit a little bit of a snag, and you can see the young men warming up right now out on the infield. The Hendrickson Hawks, since they are home, they are in their home white uniforms with their navy blue numbers, black caps, and all the like. On the bump this evening for the Hendrickson Hawks is Cameron Williams, Behind the plate, DJ Pinkerton. Over at first base is Cooper Nunez. At second base, Alex Jimenez. Third base is Kevin Haslam. Shortstop, Michael Martinez. Left field, Matthew Medina. Center field, Ethan Bell. And out there in right field is Avery Hernandez. Felix Salazar, the second baseman, will lead things off for the Connally Cougars, followed by, I flipped my sheet here, I apologize, followed by Anthony Rojas playing first base. The catcher, Justin Santos, batting third. Batting fourth, Aldo Garcia Gonzalez playing third base. Batting fifth, Kendrick Cabrera Bermudez. Pitching tonight for the for the Cougars, I beg your pardon. Cesar Arizpe is over there, shortstop, batting sixth. Batting seventh, Diego Arizpe playing left field. Batting eighth, Alvaro Ruiz Perez playing center. And batting ninth out there in right field is Cameron Wong. Here is Felix Salazar to lead things off for the Connally Cougars here in the top of the first inning. Williams' first pitch called, strike one. Second pitch hit back to the screen, foul, strike two. Nothing in two now, the count to the second baseman, Felix Salazar. Beautiful night here tonight. You can see the trees in the outfield right there in right center. Trees are whipping around. No flags here on the on this field. Their American flag, Texas flag are in between the softball field and the baseball field here at Hendrickson High School. This one hit to the right side, up in the air, high and hook and foul. Coming over to make the catch for out number one in foul territory. That's Cooper Nunez. One down here for the Cougars in the top of the first.
Now batting for the Cougars, number 7, Anthony Rojas.
Rojas coming to the plate. Williams pitch to Rojas inside. One ball, no strikes. And this wind has been an issue tonight. We might have a little bit of fuzz from the camera as it gets jostled around if the gusts get too high, but we will roll with it. That's what we do here. We're professionals. I think, speaking of professionals, a shout out to Suna Benkamp, our our IT guru, beg your pardon. Suna gets us all set up and we're going. She works remotely and she's able to just cue right in and get everything all working and set up. So Suna, thank you so much as always for all you do for us here at Vype Live. This one hit to the right side, up in the air. Nunez calling for it, and the sun ate him up right there. Oh my goodness, Rojas thought about jumping off, heading to second, but right there was Alex Jimenez to hold him at bay, and but that darn sun gives the first hit of the afternoon, or the evening, I beg your pardon, to the Cougars. Justin Santos comes to the plate now. One on with one out. Santos' first look at Williams is a ball. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch, long look in for Williams, and now as Santos backs out. Called the time, so no pitch on that one. Count remains 1-0. Umpire called time to help the scoreboard get readjusted. It is 1 ball, 1 strike now, the pitch from Williams. This one bounces off, gets away from Pinkerton, and Rojas will hustle up to second on the pass ball. Cougars have a runner in scoring position now with 1 away here in the top of the first inning. 2 balls, no strikes, the count to the catcher, Justin Santos. Cameron Williams on the mound for the Hawks. His pitch hits the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nice shot by Cameron Williams. So hit foul back to the screen. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dribble right back up over the head of Williams. Jimenez scoops it up, throws on to first for out number 2, but the runner moves up to third, so Santos moves the runner over, but there are 2 down here. Good hustle and play by Jimenez there at second base. Although Garcia Gonzalez, now the third baseman, comes to the plate for the Cougars. Again, 2 outs with a runner at third. First pitch, called strike 1. Good crowd on hand here tonight at Hendrickson High School, even with the breeze. This one chopper right back at Williams. Times it just right. Gets the throw on to Nunez at first for the third out. 1 hit, 1 left on. No errors in the inning, no score after a half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the first inning. No score here at Hendrickson High School. Appreciate you being a part of the broadcast tonight. Stay tuned for the bottom of the first coming up next right here on Vype Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Back to Hendrickson High School here in Pflugerville, Texas. Michael Rose along with our QA back at Vype Live. That's Daniel Garrigan. Bottom of the first inning coming up here. As the hosting team, the Hendrickson Hawks, will be coming to the plate for the first time this evening. A quick first half of the top of the first half. Oh my goodness. A quick go of the top of the first inning. There we go. My goodness, I'm tripping over my words. 1 hit. Again, 1 left on. No score so far after a half inning. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Kudos to myself for keeping it PG. Oh, my gosh. I'm losing all kinds of things here. Just about had my sheet blow away, and that would have been pretty much game over. Kendry Cabrera Bermudez is the pitcher for the Connally Cougars here this evening. Catching for the Cougars is Justin Santos. Over there at first base is Anthony Rojas. Felix Salazar at second. Aldo Garcia Gonzalez is at third. Cesar Arispe is at shortstop. Diego Arispe out there in left. Alvaro Ruiz Perez is in center. And Cameron Wong is out there in right. Leading things off for the Hawks, the right fielder, Avery Hernandez. Hernandez, then Michael Martinez, then DJ Pinkerton. The 1-2-3 here for the Hawks. Cabrera Bermudez. First pitch hit out to left field, drops in front of Arispe, hops over his head. Extra base hit to lead things off for the right fielder Hernandez. Michael Martinez comes to the plate with 1 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. Martinez, left-handed batter for the Hawks. Kendry Cabrera Bermudez on the mound for the Cougars. Breaking ball hit to the left side, a little bunt, nice bunt right there. Nobody, nothing. Infield single from Martinez, and he moves runners to the corners now.
Number 9, DJ Pinkerton.
DJ Pinkerton, now the catcher for the Hawks, comes to the plate. 2 on, nobody out. Again, the Hawks have had a rough go of the last couple of games, so they are jumping on it right here. First couple at bats, we've got two hits to lead things off in the bottom of the first. Good chatter going on from the dugout for the Hawks. Pinkerton, the right-handed batter. Cabrera Bermudez steps off. Runners will go back to the bag. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. Runners at first and third. Throw to first. Martinez gets back just in time. Anthony Rojas, the first baseman, there to keep the ball in his glove. Keeping the runners where they're at. Cabrera Bermudez, now the pitch. Breaking ball hit to the right side. Foul, strike 1. Pinkerton read that one nicely off of the hand of Cabrera Bermudez, but he spun it a little too much. So it twisted foul right there. 0-1 the count. Pinkerton digs back in. Another bunt opportunity right back at the runner. Right back at the pitcher. Guys should say Cabrera Bermudez, and the runner is thrown out at first. Runners move up. Runner, I should say. One runner moves up. Second and third with 1 out now.
Hawks number 15, Cameron Williams.
Cameron Williams, the pitcher, now comes to the plate. Left-handed batter for the Hawks. 2 on with 1 out. The pitch hit. Line drive to right center. 1 run will come in, another one being waved in. Alvaro Ruiz Perez out there in center, throws it in, but not in time as 2 runs come across. 2-0. The Hawks take an early lead here in the bottom of the first inning. The pitcher, Cameron Williams, helps out the cause with a 2 RBI single. Alex Jimenez comes to the plate.
Number 8, Brandon Clark, pinch running.
Brandon Clark, the courtesy runner for the Hawks. I should say they're at first base. Cabrera Bermudez loving that spinner right there. Throwing constant breaking balls. Haven't seen him unleash a fastball quite yet. Alex Jimenez at the plate. Runner at first base with 1 out. Clark dives back safely. Pitch out. Throw down to second. Not in time as it skips off the grass into the shoulder of Clark as he dives safely into second. A long look in for the pitcher, Kendry Cabrera Bermudez. Now the pitch, another breaking ball into the dirt. Clark will stay put as he goes back to the bag at second. 3 balls, 1 strike to count now to Jimenez. Runner at second with 1 out here. 2-0 the score already in the bottom half of the first inning. That pitch misses outside, and we have a walk. 2 on now with 1 out. Kevin Haslam comes to the plate now with 2 on and 1 out. Haslam, the third baseman tonight. Haslam in the 6th slot here for the Hawks. Throw back to second. Another, like a little change up there as it comes off his hand. Wasn't able to see if it was inside or outside as far as the spin ratio, but that's all right. 2 on, 1 out in the pitch. Haslam hacked at that one. Hawks coaching staff having him bunt nonstop here in the first inning. Third batter to square up for a bunt. So far out of those 3, 1 has been a single, the other one was a sacrifice. Another bunt right back to the left side. Pitcher scoops it up, throws on to first, got the runner. Oh no, he stays safe. Oh, I thought I got him by half step. Good hustle right there by Kevin Haslam. Legs out an infield single on another bunt right there. The Hawks giving the Cougars some defensive work out here. Bases loaded now and a timeout called as the assistant coach from Connally comes out for a visit. Beautiful night for baseball. A little bit of a wind factor playing in it, but you can see the sun casting all kinds of funky shadows out there on the field. Lights are already all fired up, so we'll have a nice gradual transition as the sun starts to set here in Central Texas. Umpire comes and breaks up the party up there. Santos and the umpire having a good chuckle right there. Kendry Cabrera Bermudez, the pitcher for the Cougars here tonight, having a rough go of it here in the first inning. 2-0 the score already. And he's got a situation right now where bases are loaded with 1 out. So the corners are playing up in the grass and the middle infielders are up close to the edge as well. Everybody playing up. A breaking ball hit to the left side, gets right between the two. Another run will score, another one being waved in. Play at the plate, not in time. Runner thought about moving up, but they'll stay put. 2 more runs now, makes it 4-0.
Now batting for your Henderson Hawks, number 11, Ethan Bell. Here you go, Ethan. Let's go, Bell.
Ethan Bell, center fielder for the Hawks at the plate with 2 on and 1 out. Cabrera Bermuda steps off the back of the rubber, and runners come back to their spots at second and first. Breaking ball, bunt right back to the left side, and nobody, and no play. Another bunt single for Matthew Medina coming to the plate now, the number 9 hitter for the Hawks, right here in the bottom half of the first inning. Cut right there for Medina. Strike one. Nothing and one now the count to the right fielder. Excuse me, left fielder. Beg your pardon. The 0-1. Called strike two. Just above the shins, right around the knees. You can hear the crowd getting a little moan right there. The 0-2 on the way from Cabrera Bermudez. Spinner hit foul to the right side, and it'll go to the netting. Count remains 0-2. Connally's pitcher getting a little opportunity here to throw hard, and now the pitch inside, upstairs and inside, I should say. Now it's 1-2 the count. Oof. 2-2 now after that. One got it slipped away. Going in the dirt, fills the count now. Cabrera Bermudez was ahead in the count. Now 3 pitches later, he's filled it up. 3-2. Bases loaded with 1 out here in the bottom half of the first inning. That one in the dirt, and it walks in a run.
Top of the lineup. Now batting, number 7, Avery Hernandez.
Back to the top of the order. Hernandez led things off with a double and was the first to come around and score the first run. Speaking of that, I should change that. 5-0 the score here at Hendrickson High School. The wind, a factor, has blown the sign, part of the sign off of the right field scoreboard, just out of the view of our camera angle. Hit to the right side. It'll be a base hit. Another run will come across. And time called, as that's going to do it for Kendry Cabrera Bermudez. I'll take the rock from him, and they'll hand it off. We'll try and get an idea who that is, who it's going to be. They're going to take their time before David hands it off. So the change has been made. Cesar Rispe will come in relief. Oh my.
Now pitching for the commentator.
I was using a sanding disc, so at least it wasn't a cutting disc. A cutting disc would have cut too
Again, bases loaded here for the Hawks. Bottom half of the first inning, 5-0 the score. 1 out. whole slew of hits have come across so far. We've seven hits in the inning, and we are on the 11th person to come to the plate. That's going to be Michael Martinez. First pitch to Martinez from Arispe is called strike. Nothing in one the count now as Martinez digs back in. Martinez tonight is 1 for 1. Single scored the second run. This one hit up in the air to right field. Coming in and fighting off the sun. Making the catch is Cameron Wong. A throw home as runner tags and scores. That's Ethan Bell for the 6th run of the evening. 2 down now. Good heads up.
HAWKS, number 9, DJ Pinkerton.
DJ Pinkerton. His first plate appearance. He's 0 for 1 of the sacrifice bunt. Base. Next pitch now evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Six nothing the score here at Hendrickson High School. 2 balls and 1 strike now the count to DJ Pinkerton. DJ tonight very much the athlete here on the team. Plays multiple positions tonight. He's catching. Throw back to second. Gets away from the shortstop, Cabrera Bermudez, but Salazar able to back him up on that one. Keeps the runners at first and second with 2 down. This one popped up. Santos can't make the catch. Anthony Rojas and Santos coming in together. Santos did a good job calling everybody off, just unable to come up with it.
First running number 6, Connor.
Connor Arndt, the courtesy runner for the catcher Pinkerton. Runners at all 3 bases juiced here with 2 down. Arispe's pitch to Cameron Williams. Williams is 1 for 1. Single and a run scored here tonight. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 the count. Breaking ball hit to the left side. Hooking, and it'll be foul. Strike 2. The 0-2 hit in the air. This one popped up to the left side. Oh, another drop in the infield. And everybody running on 2 outs right there, so 2 more runs come across.
Number 13, Alex Jimenez. Courtesy running Shane Clark.
Let's go, kid.
Come on, Papa, get a good hit. Let's go.
Jump on that inside. Where's your ball?
I missed.
Spencer, go get your ball.
9-0 the score now.
Get it. Don't. Go get it. Well, you better go find it.
Still the first inning.
Throw down to second. Runner coming home. Got him. Nice shot from Santos to end the inning.
Spencer, go get it.
After 1. Hendrickson 9, Connally 0.
So finally the inning ends. Oops. Jimenez will come back to the plate, I believe. We'll figure that out. But at end of 1, 9-0 is the score. We'll come back for the second inning right here in Vype Live. Stay tuned.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Hendrickson High School. 9-0 the score after 1 complete. 7 hits. Now those 9 runs came off of 7 hits and 2 errors. A couple walks as well. A couple left on after that inning. Here we are. Change that scoreboard to get it to reflect where we're at in the top half of the second inning. Leading things off for the Cougars. Is Kendry Cabrera Bermudez.
Go, Cam, make an adjustment.
3 balls, 1 strike. The count here to now shortstop. Started things off as the pitcher for the Cougars.
There you go.
That pitch hits the inside corner and fills the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
There you go.
Cabrera Bermudez goes down swinging for out number 1. Cesar Arispe now pitching. One ball, no strikes. Now the next pitch coming in misses as well. 2-0 the count from Williams to Arispe.
All right, Cam.
So fall back to the screen right here in front of us. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good. Yeah.
Called strike 2. 2-2 now the count. Cameron Williams, the pitcher for the Hawks.
Trey.
Had a long rest right there. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Arispe's going to hustle down to first. Nunez gets pulled off the bag, but is able to hop back on it for out number 2. Diego Arispe now coming to the plate.
Cougars, number 13, Diego Lusco.
Diego has been the longtime DH. First time I've called a few Cougar baseball games. This is the first time I've seen Diego playing a position, and that happens to be left field here tonight for the Cougars. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. 2 down, nobody on here for the Cougars. Top half of the second inning, they trail 9-0. That pitch misses, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now 1-2 the count to the left fielder. Oh, just misses. Evens the count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 down, nobody on here tonight in the second for the Cougars. All kinds of 2s. That one gets away. Fills the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Orispe battles back and able to draw the walk. So 1 on with 2 down here for the Cougars.
Now back to the Cougars, number 1, Alvaro Ruiz Perez.
Center fielder Alvaro Ruiz Perez coming to the plate.
Get down. Let's go, Hawks.
Pitch in the dirt. Pinkerton knocks it down, keeps it in front of him. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 on with 2 outs here. Cameron Wong on deck for the Cougars. Pitch on the inside, that misses off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Time called by the Hendrickson coach. Have a little chat with Cameron. A long conversation, which you see now the umpire walking out to break up that party this time around. Long walk around, gonna have a little visit. Now he gets his catcher's attention, and here they go. Pinkerton and Blue hustling back. Williams will remain on the bump for the Hawks after that short visit. Again, using the word short as a relative term. Seemed to settle him down as Alvaro Ruiz Perez takes that one for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch fouled back over to the right side. 2-2 now the count. Might have bounced off of Alvaro Ruiz Perez, so umpire gives him a little bit of time to shake it off, but he just stands still. The 2-2 called, strike 3. 3 strikeouts here in the inning for Williams. A backwards K in the books for the Hawks.
2.5, Henderson 9.
After 1.5 complete here. 9-0, the Hawks remain on top. No runs, no hits, 1 left on. We'll be back for the bottom half of the second right after this. Right here on Vype Live and PfISD Baseball's Game of the Week.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
High School, Michael Rose along with Daniel Garrigan coming up here on the bottom of the second inning. 9-0, the Hawks on top, leading things off. Back at the plate where he finished back in the bottom half of the first inning is Alex Jimenez. Jimenez is walked his first time at the plate, scored a run. This one back to the screen makes the count now 2 balls, 1 strike.
Discipline, let's go.
This one golfed up into the air to left center. Diving to make the catch and not getting there is Diego Arispe. That's a little CNI single right there. Hit it where they're not. Jimenez on. One on with nobody out. Now Kevin Haslam comes to the plate. Haslam tonight 1 for 1, scored a run back in the first. This is his first time to visit with Cesar Arispe. Throw over to first. Nice move. Not in time as Jimenez dives back safely. Chopper to the left side. Throw it on to first. Out of the dirt. Nice job by Rojas to keep it in front of him. Scoops it up from the throw over there from Aldo Garcia Gonzalez. We're out number 1, but runner moves up to second base.
Now back for your Henderson Hawks, number 4, Cooper Nunez.
Cooper Nunez now comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1 and scored another run for the Hawks back in the first inning.
Here you go, Cooper.
Runner at second base with 1 out for the Hawks here in the bottom half of the second inning. Cesar Arispe on the bump. Came in relief and got the last 2 outs back in the first. This pitch hit to the right side out of play. 0-1 the count now to Cooper Nunez, the first baseman tonight for the Hawks. Tall, lanky young man. That pitch gets away from Santos, but he's able to keep it just enough in front of him to hold the runner up there at second. This one chopped to the right side, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to Nunez.
Here you go, Cooper. Keep fighting.
Bottom half of the second inning, runner at second base with 1 out. Pitch inside, misses off the plate, evens the count at 2-2. Again, I want to thank Suna Venkat tonight. She's our IT genius, guru, amazing person, getting us all set up for this broadcast. Everything went much, much smoother than it did the other night over there at Connally, but so glad to be here. Oh my goodness, that corkscrewed Nunez into a strikeout right there. That was a wicked pitch by Arispe for out number 2.
Now batting for your Henderson Hawks, number 11, Ethan.
Ethan Bell comes to the plate. Ethan tonight 1 for 1, a single and a run scored. Again, runner now up at second base with 2 down. Chopper off the fist. Strike 1.
Stay back, drive it.
Matthew Medina on deck for the Hawks. 0-1 the count to Ethan Bell. Bell playing center tonight. This pitch says grazed his elbow, so Bell will hustle. Now at first and second with 2 down. Matthew Medina comes to the plate. Medina walked. Has yet to record an at-bat, but walked and scored a run back in the first inning. Arispe steps off the rubber. Everybody goes back to their bag. And now he digs back in. Medina in on the right side. The pitch upstairs and a little off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, the count to the left fielder Medina. The 1-0, right back up the middle, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Being waved around. Play at the plate, not in time. And the 10th run will come across for the Hawks.
7, Avery Hernandez.
Runners at first and second with 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Avery Hernandez at the plate. Thought I was going to sneeze, y'all. Thank goodness I didn't. I might have unplugged everything I have right here. Arispe's first pitch misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 called, strike 1. 1-1 in the count now to Hernandez. Chopper foul to the left side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hernandez playing right field tonight, leading things off. He's 2 for 2. A double and a single back in the first. 2 runs scored. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch misses. Oh, gonna call him. Rung him up a little bit upstairs and on the edge, but called strike 3 nonetheless. So Rispe able to get out of that one. So after 2 completes, 10-0, Hawks on top. We'll be back for the third right after this, right here on Vype Live. Stay tuned.
High school sports don't just happen. There's a ton of work that goes into every single athletic event.
And we have our school's athletic director to thank for a lot of it. Thank you.
For scheduling officials, so I can always play the game I love.
For ordering quality athletic equipment, so I can stay safe on the field.
For mentoring my coaches, so they can be the best role models for me.
For coordinating transportation, so I can get focused for the big game.
For helping us develop character and learn lessons that will benefit us for the rest of our lives.
Thank you to our AD for always creating a positive experience for us. We'll never forget it.
From all of us at the NIAAA, thank you to every athletic administrator in Texas for all you do to enrich the lives of your students. It does not go unnoticed. This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Hendrickson High School. Michael Rose here along with our QA Daniel Garrigan. Thank you, Daniel, for hanging out with us tonight. 10-0 after 2. The Hawks not quite as productive as the 9-run first that they had, but they added 1 more. Had a chance to got 1 hit out of that. Actually, make that 2 hits in the second. A run scored. A couple strikeouts for Arispe, though, who's coming in relief back in the first. So Cougars going to come to the plate for the 3rd time. Leading things off for the Cougars here will be the right fielder, Cameron Wong.
Now batting
Wong's first plate appearance tonight. Coming right up. Cooper Nunez, the new pitcher for the Hawks here in the third. Cameron Williams moves over to first base. Swing and a miss. Down goes Wong for out number one. Back to the top of the order we go. Felix Salazar comes to the plate. This one hit up and out of play. Strike one. The 0-1 from Nunez. Good movement as it sweeps from the inside out. Misses off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Upstairs, 2-1 now the count. Get back to the screen, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 misses, fills the count. 3-2. Fans are hoping for a little ring up right there. Didn't come to fruition. Full count here for Salazar. Cooper Nunez, the pitcher, in the 3-2. Off the dirt for ball 4, and Salazar will hustle down. Only 1 hit so far tonight for the Connally Cougars. A couple of walks issued by the Hawk pitchers. Coming to the plate is Anthony Rojas, the first baseman. That is the only hit. He's 1 for 1 tonight. Made it all the way to third and got trapped back in the first. One ball, no strike. The count now to Rojas. The 1-0 into the dirt. 2-0 now. Two balls, 1 strike. The count to Rojas. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good cut by Rojas, just a little over the top. That one in the dirt. Fills the count. 3-2. Good job by Pinkerton keeping it in front of him. Keeps the runner over there at first. 1 on with 1 out here for the Cougars in the top half of the third inning. They trail 10-0. Nunez breaking ball misses away, and another walk issued. Back-to-back walks by the Hendrickson Hawks.
Now batting for the Cougars, number 18, Justin Santos.
Justin Santos comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Grounded out back in the first. 2 on with 1 out. This one hit right back up the middle. Martinez flips on to second. Turn around, throw over to Williams for out number 3. A nice double play turned by the 6-4-3 for the Hawks right there. And they get out of the inning.
3.5, Hendrickson 10, Connally 0.
So no runs, no hits. 2 left on after 2.5. It's 10-0. Hawks coming to the plate right after this, right here on PfISD Baseball Game of the Week, right here in Vype Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Welcome back to Hendrickson High School. A little Garth Brooks song about cheating husband. All right, here at the high school. I laugh because when I was in high school and this song was really, really cool, and Garth Brooks was all the rage back in the early 90s, I went on a service trip down here to, I live in Minnesota, I went down to the valley, down to Weslaco. And on our way down, we stopped in, I believe it was Arlington, at a church to spend the night, and it was pouring. It was a big old rainstorm, and so in our VHS highlight video, we decided we would add this song to that. Unbeknownst to us what it was really all about. I guess maybe we knew it, but we just didn't think about it. We just, it was a great memory, so there's a minute you'll never get back. But nonetheless, that's a good memory for me. Michael Martinez comes to the plate for the Hawks here in the bottom half of the third inning. Martinez tonight, 1 for 2. Scored a run, moved a couple runners up and around as well. Called strike 2, 0-2 now the count to the shortstop Martinez. Hawks leading 10-0 here in the bottom half of the third inning. Cesar Rispe on the bump. This will hit to the left side up in the air, hook into the foul side, and it'll drop foul. Count remains 0-2 for Michael Martinez. And a great crowd on hand here tonight at Hendrickson High School. The wind whipping around a little bit. Honoring the Pflugerville area Little Leaguers here tonight. So you saw all those different colored jerseys and hats out there at the beginning of the game standing next to the players. This will hit to the left side. It's going to sneak through for a base hit. And Martinez leads things off in the third with a single for the Hawks. Good battle right there. 2-strike hitter for Martinez. Next up, the catcher, DJ Pinkerton. A sac bunt and reached on an error. Left stranded to back in the first inning. So he's 0 for 2 tonight. Runner at first with nobody out. Throw back to first. Rojas slaps down the tag, but not in time. Cameron Williams on deck for the Hawks. Breaking ball, nice pitch by Rispe. Swung over the top, did Pinkerton, 0-1 the count. Throw to first, Martinez dives back safely. 0-1 the count here to the catcher, DJ Pinkerton. Pitch upstairs. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Arispe is 1-1. Nice breaking ball, hits the inside corner. 1 and 2. Pinkerton didn't think so. Throw back to first. Martinez is safe. Breaking ball misses off the outside corner. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one hit in the air out to the left field. Going back for it and gone. A 2-run shot for DJ Pinkerton.
For your Henderson Hawks, number 50, Cameron.
12-0 the score here as 2 more runs come in for the Hawks in the third. 2-run shot for DJ Pinkerton. The announcer just said that's his 2nd home run of the season. Cameron Williams started off as pitcher, chopper back up the middle, dug it out, did Rojas. Nice shot from Kendrick Cabrera Bermudez over to first base for out number 1. Alex Jimenez coming to the plate now. Jimenez tonight is 1 for 1, a walk and 2 runs scored. A single, excuse me, a walk, a single, and 2 runs scored, I should say. There we go. This one hit up in the air. Left center coming in for it. Making the catch is Alvaro Ruiz Perez for out number 2. That brings up the first baseman, excuse me, third baseman. Oh my goodness. The third baseman, Kevin Haslam, comes to the plate. Haslam tonight is 1 for 2, a single, run scored in the first and a ground out back in the second. First pitch from Arispe, called strike 1. Now they're up 12-0. I'm all about social justice, but that one in the dirt. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one hit straightaway center. Hooking to the right side, he'll drop for a single. And Haslam has his 2nd hit of the evening, a 2-out single. 1 on now, 2 outs as Cooper Nunez, the pitcher, comes to the plate.
Now batting for your Henderson Hawks, number 4, Cooper Nunez.
Let's go, Cooper.
First pitch misses to Nunez, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first base with 2 down now. 12-0 the score here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss, evens the count, strike 1. Throw down to first, not in time as Haslam dives in safely. Good read right there. Santos didn't, or excuse me, wasn't paying much attention to the runner. Haslam read that one into the dirt. One and 2 now the count. Another called strike to Nunez. Ethan Bell on deck. Skips in as Santos knocks that one down, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now to Nunez, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, got him. After 3 complete, 2 runs off of 2 runs off of 3 hits, I beg your pardon. 1 left on. Head to the 4th inning. Cougars coming to the plate trailing 12-0. This is PfISD Baseball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back for the 4th inning right after this.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team. And ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in Texas high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
High School here in Pflugerville, Texas. Michael Rose here along with Daniel Garrigan, our QA back at Vype Live. Got a couple changes coming up here for the Hendrickson Hawks. Now on the bump, the pitcher for the Hawks is number 17, Kyle Ron. And behind the plate, we got number 19, that's Jake McGuire. Coach Pierce has a lot of depth here. Number 14, Ethan Doggett playing first base. Just trying to see if I can catch any extra numbers around the infield. Leading things off for the Connally Cougars here is Aldo Garcia Gonzalez, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch, ball 1 from Ron, the 1-0. Nice little sweeper right there. Outside in, misses off the outside part. 2 balls, no strikes. No one misses away as well. 3-0 now. Not sure that Garcia Gonzalez gets the green light here on the 3-0, but we'll find out. Just misses. Good movement there from Ron. Put a lead-off walk here in the 4th for the third baseman, Garcia Gonzalez. Kendrick Cabrera Bermudez comes to the plate with 1 on and nobody out in the bottom, or excuse me, top of the 4th inning. Little chopper to the left side. Scooped up, booted. No play by Martinez. That's short, so everybody's safe.
Cougars number 2, Cesar Arispe.
Calderon again coming in relief here in the fourth for Cooper Nunez, who was in relief of Cameron Williams. 2-0 the count. Ron having a tough time finding his spot right here. 2 on with nobody out. The Hawks leading 12-0 here in the top of the fourth. That one gets away. Everybody's going to move up one. McGuire hustles back to the backstop, but runners now at second and third with nobody out.
There you go.
Called strike. Ron finds a spot right there. Good movement on that pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike. So hit up in the air and foul out of plate. Full count now for Cesar Arispe. This one hit up in the air. McGuire hustling back to the net and won't get there. Great effort by Jake McGuire. The catcher throwing his mask and hustling to the backstop. Count remains full for Cesar Arispe. Arispe came in relief of Kendry Cabrera Bermudez in the first inning, giving up 9 runs at that point. Full count, chopper to the left side. That's foul. Count remains full. Good battle going on here between the relief pitcher Calderon and Connally's pitcher Cesar Arispe. That one misses upstairs. Bases loaded here for Diego Arispe. Bases loaded, no hits so far. 2 walks and an error are the result of this bases loaded situation. Diego Arispe's pitch from Ron fouled out of play. 1-0 the count. Chopper to the left side. Run scores. And no play by Haslam. So the first run is unearned, but a run nonetheless as Conley gets on the scoreboard. Infield hit for Diego Arispe. Now Alvaro Ruiz Perez comes to the plate. Bases loaded, nobody out. Pitch gets away. Update the scoreboard here to reflect it's 12-1. Pitch misses off. 2-0 now the count to Alvaro Ruiz Perez. Calderon had a beauty right there. That misses 3 balls, no strikes. A 3-0. That one called strike. Pretty much the same spot, but that's all right. 3-1 the count now. So hit to the right side. He's going to get through for a base hit. Runner comes across. 12-2. Back-to-back hits and another run scored for the Cougars. Bases remain full with nobody out.
Now batting for the Cougars, number 8, Jose Vaca.
There you go. Good job, Kyle.
Nothing in 2. The count here to the pinch hitter. I'm sorry I don't have the roster. It's called strike 3. So out number 1.
Batting for the Cougars, number 4, Felix Salazar.
Felix Salazar comes to the plate. Salazar 0 for 1 and a walk. Bases loaded for the Cougars, 1 out. It is 12-2 as I update the scoreboard. This one hit to the left side. Slow roller. Martinez comes up throwing, gets the out for out number 2. For another run comes across.
Batting for the Cougars, number 17, Anthony Rojas.
Anthony Rojas coming to the plate. Runners at second and third with 2 down now. Rojas tonight is 1 for 1. A single back in the first and a walk back in the third. So hit to the left side. Martinez scoops it up. Couple hops, throws on to first for out number 3. 3 runs come across. 2 hits. 3 runs off 2 hits, I should say. So 10-run rule off the mark here, as the Hawks will come to the plate here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Michael Rose, Daniel Garrigan, PfISD Baseball right here on Vype Live. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 4th inning. Stay tuned.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Hendrickson High School. Michael Rose along with Daniel Garrigan. Just had a little issue with my commercial spot here, so I'm going to have to do a quick little, let's see here, how can I do this? There we go. The old-fashioned way, right? There we go. So the bottom of the fourth inning upcoming as I get things back in order. 12-3 the score. Connally had a 3-run fourth inning. Not going quietly into that good night. Ethan Bell will lead things off here in the fourth. Bell tonight 1 for 2, I beg your pardon. Actually 1 for 1. And a hit by pitch.
Leading off for your Henderson Hawks, number 11, Ethan Bell.
Cesar Arispe remains the pitcher for Connally here in the fourth inning. Chopper foul, 0-2 the count. This one hit straight up in the air over to the left side. Cesar Arispe calling for it, makes the catch for out number 1. Usually don't see pitchers calling for it, but he is a shortstop by nature, so he took control of that one. Connor Arndt at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chopper to the left side, scooped up by the third baseman. Throw on to first, makes the tag as Rojas got pulled off the bag. Although Garcia Gonzalez, a good throw, but just like I said, pulled him off the bag a little bit. But a nice tag for out number 2.
Now batting for your Henderson Hawks, number 5, Josh Cook.
Josh Cook comes to the plate. Coach Pierce getting everybody a shot here. 12-3 the score. Swing and a miss as that one gets between the wickets of Santos. 0-1 the count. Betwixt the wickets. Santos knocks that one down, but still skirts away from him. Looks like Arispe is putting a little bit of junk on that pitch. The last couple. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count now to Josh Cook. Little fork ball upstairs, 2-1. Punked him on the hip. Cook will be a 2-out runner. Michael Martinez comes to the plate.
Now batting for your Henderson Hawks, number 12, Michael Martinez.
Martinez tonight is 2 for 3. Throw back to first, just getting back safely is Josh Cook. Again, Michael Martinez at the plate, 2 for 3 tonight. Single run scored and a sacrifice fly back in the first. And then a single. And he got knocked in on the home run by DJ Pinkerton back in the third. So 2 for 3 and 2 runs scored tonight for the shortstop Martinez. Otis pays first pitch to Martinez, called strike 1. This one hit in the air to the right side, deep but high. That one hit up in the air, and a catch made by Wong out there in right field. That'll end the 4th inning. 12-3 the score. Connally Cougars coming to the plate right after this, right here on Vype Live, PfISD Baseball. Game of the week. Stay tuned.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team. And ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in Texas high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Hendrickson High School. Michael Rose here along with our QA back at Vype Live. That's Daniel Garrigan. 12-3 the score after 4 complete. We're heading to the top of the 5th. I'll update the scoreboard in just 1 second, but Kevin Haslam coming out on the bump for the Hendrickson Hawks as we move into the top half of the 5th inning. Jake McGuire remains the catcher. Josh Cook moves over to third base. Michael Martinez remains at short, as does Alex Jimenez at first, or excuse me, at second, and Ethan Doggett over there at first base. Justin Santos leads things off here in the top half of the 5th inning for the Connally Cougars. The catcher tonight is 0 for 2, 2 ground outs. Santos grounded into a double play his last at bat. No chance of that here as he leads things off in the 5th. First pitch followed back to the netting. 0-1. Haslam works way inside. Santos clutches his chest as to say, whew. Haslam's now worked his way ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, just misses off the inside corner. think if I was a parent, I'd have made that same groan as well. 2-2 the count now as Kevin Haslam delivers. Upstairs fills the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, no more shadows out there on the field, and it's a nice bright evening here. Nice, gorgeous field here at Hendrickson High School. Blue calls time. Santos steps out, now back in. Full count now to the catcher, Justin Santos. 12-3. The Hawks on top. We're in the top half of the 5th inning. Haslam, the 4th pitcher tonight for the Hawks, and he misses that one, and a leadoff walk for the catcher, Santos.
Now batting for the Cougars, number 12, Carlos Garcia Lopez.
Pitch inside, or excuse me, outside, misses. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, 2 strikes the count. Runner at first with nobody out here in the top half of the 5th inning. Nice shot, called strike 3, 1 down now.
Batting for the Cougars, number 16, Cabrera Bermudez.
Kendrick Cabrera Bermudez comes to the plate with 1 down and 1 on. Nothing in 2 the count now to the shortstop, Cabrera Bermudez. Called strike 3. It's only 2, Jake. Only 2, buddy. There you go. 2 down now.
Now batting for the Cougars, number 2, Cesar Rispe.
Cesar Rispe tonight. 0 for 1, a walk and a run scored. First pitch called strike. Nothing in 1. Chopper back up to the left side. No play. Josh Cook and Haslam come together, and they just look at each other, let everybody stand up. So runners at first and second now with 2 down. Little seeing eye single right there for Rispe. Now Diego Arispe comes to the plate. He is 1 for 1. He has a walk and a single. His only 2 plate appearances. Called strike by Haslam. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Called strike 2. Nice shot. Check swing. And called strike 3. 2 left on, 1 hit. No runs, 12-3. Go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Hawks coming to the plate here with the lead. Michael Rose, Daniel Garrigan. We'll be back right here on Vype Live for more PfISD baseball. Stay tuned.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
We all need more cowbell in our life. Jake McGuire leads things off here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Michael Rose, Daniel Garrigan. Cesar Rispe on the bump. First pitch called strike 1. Jake McGuire batting now. Came in to replace DJ Pinkerton at catcher, and he fills his spot in the lineup. So his first at bat. After Pinkerton launched a home run to left field, a 2-run shot back in the 3rd inning. Here we are in the 5th, and McGuire leads things off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to the catcher. This one hit right back up the middle, a base hit. Gets through for McGuire.
Hawks, number 14, Ethan Doggett.
Ethan Doggett comes to the plate. Doggett now at first base. Cameron Williams led off things as the starting pitcher. Cooper Nunez came in relief, so they switched spots. Williams went over to first from the pitcher spot. And now Doggett comes in. Arispe shoots that one all the way to the backstop, way over the head of everybody. And so McGuire, actually courtesy runner. Jaden Ball moves up to second. called strike to Doggett. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Doggett is hit by the pitch. He'll hustle up to first. 2-1 with nobody out. And here comes David to make a pitching change as Arizpe is. I don't know if he'll make the change, but at least get a talking to runner at scoring. The game-winning run is at second base. So coach is wanting to make sure that we get enough. Number 18, that is Justin Santos, comes in relief.
Now batting for your Hendrickson Hawks, number 13, Alex Jimenez.
Alex Jimenez comes to the plate. Nobody out here with runners at first and second. Justin Santos, the new pitcher for the Connally Cougars. Breaking ball misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Chopper to the right side. It's going to get through. Runner being waved around, and he's going to score. And that'll do it. Final score here tonight after a 10-run rule, 13.
And that's the game.
13-3, the final. Let me type in that word right here, just for everybody's benefit. Great job tonight by the Hendrickson Hawks, coming back after falling to Connally at their place on Tuesday night. The final score here from Hendrickson High School, the Hendrickson Hawks 13, Connally Cougars 3. Thank you so much to Daniel Garrigan for our QA for his time and effort tonight, helping me make sure everything sounded good. Thank you to Sooner Bankant for getting us all set up. Thank you to Merle Bertrand for getting everything lined up with Vype Live. And, of course, thank you to PfISD Athletics for making this broadcast possible. For everybody here at PfISD Athletics, and, of course, everyone at Vype Live, my name is Michael Rose. Again, the final score here tonight from Hendrickson High School. The Hawks defeat the Cougars 13-3. Congratulations to the Hawks. They split with the Cougars this week. Congratulations to the Cougars. They've been battling strong this whole season as well. We'll be back for more baseball next week. At least I will. There'll be more PfISD baseball tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. So thank you so much for being a part of the broadcast tonight. Y'all have a great evening and take it easy.